Section 21(8), From Compromise to Crisis. So the Republican Party was formed by a bunch of anti-slavery activists during and after the controversy about the Kansas-Nebraska Act. Beliefs of the Republicans included: no man can own another man, slavery must be prohibited in the territories, all new states must be free states, and we must protect the rights of our colored citizens. In 1858, Abraham Lincoln was nominated by the Republican Party to run for senator of Illinois. In his acceptance speech, he pointed out, and this is a very famous quote, that a house divided against itself cannot stand, and that a government cannot endure half slave and half free. So the Senate election of 1858 was Abraham Lincoln versus Stephen Douglas. They had a very important debate in which Douglas's position was that there was no reason that the nation could not continue half slave and half free. We've been doing this for a while. There's no need to change it. He also believed that the Dred Scott decision put the slavery issue to rest. Lincoln's position was that slavery was a moral issue, not a legal one. And he felt like one class looked on slavery as wrong and the other did not, and that it could not continue that way. Lincoln lost the election for Senate. So why do we care about it so much? The debates between Douglas and Lincoln were widely reported and made Lincoln a very important national known figure. It got him quite the reputation as an excellent orator, and it definitely helped when he ran for president. It also brought the issue of slavery as a moral issue instead of just a legal one into focus. John Brown's raid. This is the same John Brown that we talked about a couple of sections ago that was at Pottawatomie Creek. So his plan at this point was to seize the federal arsenal at Harpers Ferry, Virginia. An arsenal is a place where they keep lots of weapons and ammo. He was going to use the weapons that he seized from the arsenal to arm the slaves for a rebellion that he thought would end slavery altogether. So in 1859, John Brown and his men launched this raid. All of his men were either killed or captured by U.S. troops that were commanded by Robert E. Lee, who we're going to hear about again when we talk about the Civil War. Brown himself was captured, and he was convicted of treason and sentenced to die, and he was eventually hung. Why do we care about this? At this point, white Southerners were now totally fearful because they knew that if there was a slave rebellion, it was going to be Southern blood